Tell her she a hot mom.
Now the kicker, that's Cameron Dicker, set to get us started. And off we go from Virginia Beach. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Almost fight like WWW.
On the set.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Well, this defense for the Colts, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
They work now on 2nd and 9. Robinson with another carry. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
Wait.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Jeffrey Simmons has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
And that's their first sack of this game. But how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there in the opening drive, but that falls incomplete.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is fielded at the 27. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Now it's Burrow. And that one too wide and incomplete. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak. It's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tony Pollard with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away. And now off to the races, down the right side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now here's Young. They're looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. 22 more yards there and another first down.
Normally, you see three tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or two towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
2nd and 9. Again, it's Robinson. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Robinson. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Here we go, set. Ball, 10. Blue, go. Red, cycle. Black shot. Ready?
Young will set to throw. That's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown on the year. And his decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
You playing Carmen?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
What you playing, Carmen? Oh, okay.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Here we go.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On 2.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
12, 11, MT, hey. Oh, stop.
Burrow on play action. In trouble, and he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles. But also, when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow going down the middle, and it's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
11 MT.
Now Burrow on 1st down. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after 1.
Ready? 11, Thomas.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Swinging this out for Pollard. Powers past him at the 5. And the Colts are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
On one, ready?
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And he is going to go back at the 11-yard line. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal. Here's Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Here we go.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal.
12.
Burrow will throw. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Colts. From 6 yards away. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. And Young's throw there incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Young on 3rd down.
Oh, they made me overrun the feet.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. It'll be Young again. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space. It turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Young. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Young quickly to the flat, and they'll get him to the ground, and he has another 1st down at the Colts 16. 15 yards there on the catch and run. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Young. looking left
Playing the
side. He's
flex,
got
bro.
him in.
Play the
That's
flex.
Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
On the ready.
2nd and 6.
Hut, hut.
Robinson on a give right side. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
Be ready. Blaster, 6. 6. Mega. Black Ultra. Yellow, go. Ready.
Throwing, Young. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown. B.J. Robinson with touchdown number 29. Too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Aviators are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
On one, ready.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now a 2nd and 10.
11 MT.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And he comes back with one complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Burrow looking to pass. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. And he's got his big tight end here. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
12.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Looking downfield for Pollard. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Pollard is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown. And McPherson on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. 4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. And we'll still have time for one play before the half as this will be fair caught and brought out to the 25.
I said I don't think I could have played this before the half any better. Got to clear down.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Here we go.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Here we go.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And quickly, they get to the line. Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. Escaping the pressure right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Colts. A great play there. 26 yards. And the Colts have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Aviators 14. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Down.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge, an opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
White. Red. Yellow. Steel. Black. Red.
Young now. He's got his target. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
16 yards.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And, boy, this defense, again, really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Jeffrey Simmons on the stop.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down.
Red. Cycle. Black shot.
Young to throw it. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Seen. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. I guess we're at the point of the game where they do need to open up the playbook a little bit, start to take some chances down the field, but that one did not go as planned.
Yeah, these guys need something good to go their way, and they took an opportunity to take that shot there. But obviously that's not going to help. A tough play for them as they're trying to make their way back.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup.
11, 11.
It's second and 8 at the 33-yard line.
11, 11, 11, 11. Dot.
Now Burrow. Under pressure, and down he goes. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
And it's third down. Third and 13.
11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 11, MT, take. 11, dot.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Looking downfield for Pollard. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 23. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give him 9, though, on the return. And it will be first and 10 as they take over.
On the double.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Young. To the sideline and incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Ready, set.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10.
Hut, hut.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and
Left side, he's got Robinson. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go now.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Ready.
Young to throw it. Throwing left side, it's complete. The end result, 21 yards.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and
Now
3
Young.
at the 4-yard line.
Touchdown! From 4 yards out. And the Aviators have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. That's dumped off to Pollard. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Here we go, here we go.
First down.
Now it's Burrow. Dancing to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Baddest D tackle on the field.
Protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
11 mighty.
Now it's Burrow. Going to throw right side here, complete.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. The Colts on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Regular niggas, we can't really block them.
That clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Here we go.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
11.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Robinson up the middle, down to about the 32.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Let's go.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
Claude Ray. Screen jack.
Here's Young from the shotgun. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Connor Duggar who picks it. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Burrow will throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
I just love how they're going about trying to finish off this game. This is not an offense that's going to go into its shell. They're going to keep exploiting weaknesses where they see them. And that's a huge pickup there with the game in the balance.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And that is incomplete.
It's not an easy job to go and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have, and a pass he should have caught.
11 MP, 11 MP, 11 Palmer, 11.
Now Burrow to throw on second down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone is at a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
11 mighty, 11 mighty, 11 mighty, 11 mighty.
Play action. It's Burrow. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. Touchdown, Colts. A great effort there. With touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game. And the Colts have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Aviators 21. Cameron Dicker to kick
Now
off.
after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away.
Yeah, go get my football back.
And
He
he'll
got
elect
me
not
from
to
no
run
viral
with
on
it.
YouTube.
A fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
10 at their own 25-yard
Look what Madden do to me.
They'll come up first and 10 here. Rush
Hey,
coming
yeah.
and he's taken down.
Jack Rack, Jack Rack.
A 3-yard
Right.
loss brings up 2nd and 13 at the 22.
Throwing
Oh, this
quickly,
nigga
that's
got
caught by
no-
Brown out wide. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the
Roughing the
backfield. They may get
passer on the
15 more on
RPO?
top of this.
Ready,
All
ready.
3 timeouts
This nigga got
remain,
no
but they've got to
outside
score
too, and he
quick.
ain't stopped
It's
nobody
first and
from
10.
running outside. Unless the RPO shit
Blaster,
just
6. Ready, ready.
Here's Young.
like that.
This is Robinson. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Oh, pick it!
Throw by
This
Young
young.
incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive
Damn,
line unable to
yeah.
keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Oh, this, bro, that's 2 picks I should have had, bro.
He'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Here's first and 10.
Ready.
Young to throw.
Oh, I knew that
That's
shit
out
was
wide
coming
here
juke
for
inside.
Robinson.
Oh, what the
And
fuck?
they have it in the red zone before
Hell,
it
oh,
crosses
that's
over
the John,
out
so
of
I
bounds.
let it ride.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in
Fuck
this
you,
game.
juke in and then
Absolutely
able to
agree. They
turn
have
left.
to
I'm
up
about
the
to
tempo
take
in
his
this
fucking
case,
shit
down
off.
a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Hey, hey, blue. White, white. Ready.
Young. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
It's a pickup of 6.
Ready.
Here's second down.
Go red. Watch out.
Now Young going to move him around.
Yellow.
You see what I'm saying?
They'll look to throw again.
This young nigga done dropped 37 picks on the season, bro. This 6'5 nigga cannot catch. He can't.
Now the focus is really
He getting
clear.
traded.
They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Ready.
Well, if you've been waiting all day for this Sunday nighter's been worth the wait. It's third down here. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Here we go, first and goal.
Red. Cycle. Set.
Now Young.
Give me that shit,
This is
boy.
intercepted, and that should do it. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Colts are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. That one looks like he'll throw here. Swinging this out for Pollard. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Now Burrow on first down. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Nice progress down the field. It's halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
2nd and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he's got his man here, Beasley. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To the air again, Burrow. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10.
11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12.
Now Burrow. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Aviators 21. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically